Hello, welcome to Hytale, this new Minecraft-esque ripoff that you're only going to see me play for 10 minutes. I played for around an hour, but I didn't think anybody would want to see that. So, yeah, bunch of cutting out, a little bit of voiceover work, which I've never really done because normally I just talk while I record. So, as you just seen, when you jump, there's a nice little dust effect. I really like that. As daft as it is, it just makes it flow a little bit better. Trees, they take a while the first time you punch one down with your fist, but after you've punched one, that's all of them, pretty much. That makes everything OP easier. No more punching down 12 bits. Punch down one by itself and the whole tree comes down. From my small amount of time playing, which I am about to play more, I just thought I would get this done first, upload it, see how I feel about doing more videos on it, because this game is so pretty and it feels like Minecraft but more alive. Welcome to a new area. Areas? What are those? Yeah, you have biomes in Minecraft, but those biomes, exploration-wise, aren't that much different. I've thus far figured out there's at least 5 different versions of trees in this. Minecraft has what? 8, 9? I don't know, someone can correct me. I suspect there'll be 5 people who see this, so I don't think they'll have to correct me. But I don't know if you want to call those pigs, hogs. All I know is they have tusks and they're quite scary. You'll notice I'm very stupid going into this. I create a dagger. What a smart man I am. Grab a flower, we don't ask why. And then I go and fight these... Never mind. But I will fight those pigs at some point. If you look in the bottom right, there's a button for a special attack. And the block, well, I didn't see this because my laptop screen was covering the screen of my big screen, so I fucked up slightly. So you will see me get a lot more damage than I feel like I should have had done to me. I still don't know what Q does, but hopefully I'll find out at some point and be able to tell you all what Q does. Really, I should have really tried using Q before finishing recording this, but it was getting quite big. Like, look at that shiny Q in the corner. But anyway, the hogs, pretty weak, pretty simple, but they're very cute, and they do fight back. They kick back, similar to a horse. I don't know if you want to call them hogs or not, I just can't think of the real name for a, what I'm assuming is a thingy pig. Spiders are fucking terrifying. Like my actual no. Look how creepy that fucker is. All I want to do is run away. Then they poison the shit out of you. This was almost my first death. I was confident it would be my first death. Of course, if I had realised Q was there, maybe this was an easy fight. Anyway, back to the beginning temple. Where I just want to show, this is a nice starting area, first of all. It's a nice bit of stuff to pick up. I haven't found out yet if it's a similar... Oh, and you can sit down. I haven't asked the question yet on whether or not all worlds are the same. I suspect they are, based on the exploration nature of this game. Which I think is cool, and a little sad at the same time. However, the world is that big that I think you'll have exploration worlds, then maybe in creative in the future. Remember, this is early access. This is like... They warned everyone that this would be laggy as fuck and a bit broken. Birds. That's all. Just birds. There's birds, butterflies, there's really a pretty surrounding that makes this game all feel so much more alive than Minecraft ever has. It's similar to Terraria in how it feels alive, similar to Satisfactory in some of the collecting things. Like you can swipe against fibre, or swipe against plants to collect plant fibre. I like that. If you haven't played Satisfactory, you won't understand. This terrified me. I didn't know big things like this were available in the game yet. So, I didn't even attempt to fight it. I just liked it. It was scary, okay. I thought you could eat me, and like, he probably would have chewed me up in one hit. It just wasn't worth the fight, was it? So, next up, a wolf. Similar story. That was a lot of damage in one hit. I was doing no damage, and I legged it, because I would have died. Once again, if I knew about Q, or the fact I could block damage, maybe it would have been okay, but some of us are filthy stupid, and a bit retarded. So, you know. the map, you can set locations for yourself. Very useful. I will say this little small playthrough is very underwhelming, because I don't feel like I got a lot done. I've just literally I've put this in so I can speak a little bit. I've also cut out me killing a fox. The foxes are adorable, but I'm sad that they attack you. I'm hoping you can tame them in some way, similar to how you could tame a wolf. And I know technically you can't tame a fox in Minecraft, but foxes are my favourite animal. It would make me so happy to be able to tame a fox. I can't even explain it. But yeah, rather than exploration, I kind of went with building a house first, simply because I was almost dying every time I went towards things. So, here's a little quick house build through. I thought it was quite pretty. For something that I'm just building while, I don't know how big the world is, I don't know how big the exploration is, I don't know how far I'll travel. I will say, there's been some people mentioning glitches about roof tiles and various, unorthodox non-cube tiles. I didn't actually have any of that, except with the fences just then, actually. But I think that's I like how that's built. I like that you have to build it a certain way for it to be facing the certain way, rather than in Minecraft where it all just looks the same both sides. I like that it distinguishes itself. The fun part. I saw something blue. It was shiny. Look how pretty this is. It feels like entering a fucking... It feels like entering modded Minecraft, to be fair. I will admit that. But this is the base game, which they've said they're going to massively support mods. They may already support mods. I didn't connect my game to the online mode, which also why my skin was generic while I was sat down. But look how astonishing it is. Also the music. I feel like I should stay silent for a few seconds just to admire the music. The music. Okay, that's enough. I'm hoping the music isn't copyrighted, but the music is absolutely fantastical. It just makes everything feel slightly better. But yeah, look at this. I haven't checked if that wood's blue either, but I'm assuming it is. But this was when I played for about an hour and I was like, I don't want to increase this file size anymore. So we'll stop there. Cut the shit out of it. And all the bits I've cut out are basically just me running around. I know you may have appreciated it, but I chose not to do that at that time. Okay, my cat just terrified me. You are a terrifying creature. I understand why all those newscasters get scared by cats. Right, back to Hytale. The blue of the world is genuinely just... This area is so pretty. I regret not going to build a house here, but then again I feel like it's probably a stronger area. This is why I think that. It isn't that much more damage than a wolf, no, but I feel like they run faster. They're more terrifying. And I didn't even try and hit it because I assume that thing's health is fucking insane. The next part of this is the most insane part, possibly, actually. I don't know why I say this. I run away from there. I'm like, oh shit, that bear's going to murder me. What do you do next? Do you go home, sleep for the night, pretend nothing ever happened? Or do you look to your right and realise there's more lights? Wait for it. Wait for it. I may have been staring at the moon. Well, not the moon, but at the night sky. It's very beautiful, very pretty. This took me longer than I want to admit to realise how to plant crops. I assumed you wouldn't need to hoe the dirt in this. I don't know why. I think a lot of farming games kind of ignore that factor of actual real life. This bothered me. The weed packet says eternal, I think, on it. And then it just disappears. I was like, oh. Well, I assume you get seeds after everything. In fact, I probably have more weed to... Weed? No, not weed. Wheat. Yes. That makes me sound like an addict. That's besides the point. We're going to pretend it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, you can also jump up 2 blocks. I know that was shown at the very start. I just forgot to mention it. I really like that as a little change. Obviously, if you don't know who Hytale are, or Hypixel Hytale Studios, but you know what Hypixel is on Minecraft. If you're seeing this video randomly, you'll know who they are. They have had the most popular Minecraft server for the past 10, 15, well, 13 years. Amazing server. I still prefer the Hive, but we'll gloss over that because I'm very sad about his disappearance. But yeah, rather than going to bed after I almost got murdered and didn't even heal up beforehand, my response to that whole thing was, oh, there's light. What can I do with this light? This is terrifying. Me, sees a bear, runs away after it hurts me. Sees this, goes to hit it. It doesn't do as much damage as a bear, but look at the fucking health on the thing. I don't think I'm quite strong enough to kill it. But maybe next time? I don't know if I record more of this or not, or if I'll just play it through a bit and then record when I feel like it. But it's an amazing game. It could be the successor to Minecraft once it's out of early access. Because it is... In early access, I didn't have any glitches, I didn't have any problems. All I had was beautifulness. Don't like that it makes you at a spawn point unless you can choose from spawn points once you're done.